everyone, I'm very excited to show you this lovely new book that I got. Now, you may have remembered that only last week I had Rita Berman's summer book, and this is her spring book, so this is absolutely lovely treat. Now, I do like spring. Autumn is my favourite season, I have to say, but spring is lovely with its flowers, sticky birds, lovely greens, things like that. I really like it. So let's have a look inside and see what Rita's done in her book. So, just so you know, I would like to show you a comparison of size. I don't have a Johanna Basford book here. I have a Johanna Basford planner, so it's a little bit bigger. And I have a book that's A4, which is our sort of standard UK size. You can see it's a smallish book, which I think is quite nice. Okay, let's go. We have a green cover. We have a bit on the back. I'm not going to try and read out all the German. Here is our start page. Let's get you in the middle. And then we have the title page of a cute little butterfly, a swallow. It's rather pretty. And here we have a little intro by Rita and a really cute little picture here. So we have a watering can, the bird and the butterfly. We might come back and colour that at the end. Let's see how we go. Okay, so our first page looks like we're just coming out of winter because we have some snow and some lovely buds, sticky buds. I love sticky buds. It's really pretty. And look, here we have some more and catkins and the sort of crocuses or snowdrops. So that's really fun. Those are the sort of first signs of spring that we see here in the UK at least. And where do we go from here? That's very pretty. So it's, again, we've got catkins and pretty flowers, crocuses and things. It's really pretty. And some berries. We have mice, little mice. And it looks still a bit snowy or sparkly. I don't know. Not sure which. That's fun. Oh, that's a pretty pattern, look. So we have flowers and shapes, it's really nice. Oh, crocuses, definitely crocuses, and maybe they're all crocuses. And again, we have this, it looks like snow. I'm sure it probably is. Or we have some mountains. That's a pretty double page spread. So we have a sort of lake and beautiful blossoms, look. Really nice. And again, some of these snowdrops, crocuses. You could do them either way. I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter, does it? It's up to whoever does it. That's pretty. Look at lovely blossoms. And we have another, just a set of blossoms. Really lovely. Excuse me. Oh, it's raining. We do get a lot of rain here. I know Rita's not from the UK, but I should imagine that Europe is similar in its rain. And we have lovely birds. Little bird house. That's a fun one. Oh, lots of birds and feathers. Look how pretty. All sorts of different feather designs. Oh, and some bugs. Beetles, I think. They come in all sorts of lovely colours, so it could be fun. Oh, Easter eggs. Or eggs, chicks' eggs. That's really pretty. Look at that. I'm not sure. Is that an egg? I'm not sure. I think it must be, but that's really lovely. Very pretty. Oh, and we have some just sort of grasses or leaves coming out. And this, you can use your spring greens and a pair of lovebirds. Oh, there's another one. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's the baby. No, we've got these lovely bird houses. Very pretty. Oh, and what a scene. Let's have a look. We've got houses. A little sort of fields. We've got a picnic going on. And some birds. Lovely. And water. It sort of disappears off here. I think I would do a pastel background here because it sort of, you know, fades out. It's easy to do with pastel. We have a very spring picture here. Lots of sheep and rabbits, almost Eastery, isn't it? He's a cutie. Oh, we've got our Easter eggs. What fun. What fun. I may have to leave that till next Easter, maybe. It's nice to have a few Eastery things to colour, isn't it? But we'll see. It depends how the mood takes me. Ooh, and more Easter eggs and daffodils. Now, what do we have here? Lovely florals. I don't know if they're roses. Roses are more summery, aren't they? But they're pretty. And look at that. gorgeous butterfly and all these little bits make it all magical and sparkly. I found a way to make a really glittery sparkly background, which I've been doing lately. It's gold though, and I always think this would need silver, but I'm going to have to show you one day how to do it. I will, I promise. Okay, we have Florals, Dragonfly, butterflies, very pretty, just a whoosh. I like that swoosh. And we have more florals. These are tulips, I reckon. Some of them, although these could be bluebells, couldn't they? No, little wasps or bees. I like bees. And flowers at the top, blossoms. Oh, look at these hens. Oh, they're so cute. I know people who absolutely have a thing for sort of cockerels and roosters and hens, and those are just gorgeous. Look at that one. Such fun. Oh, and it's raining again. I love this brolly page. It's lovely. Look at the little cat. And we have cats playing on the roofs as well. So you could do it as a double or 2 singles. It's not really a double, but you know. Oh, butterflies. Just so many of them. Lovely, lovely. Oh, we have more florals. That's quite nice. We've got a few berries in there, which I very much approve of, but it's quite random. But you could do a background and then fill over, or do background after, or just keep it quite plain and simple. It's interesting. And look at this one, the butterfly's got no markings or doodling, so you could doodle on it if you're inclined, or just colour it in quite plain. I think that's quite interesting. It's a bit different. Oh, and here we have, now what are these? What are those? There's some sort of wetland bird, aren't they? Excuse me. I'm going with curlew. I don't know. Is that a wetland bird? Lapwing? I don't know. I reckon that's kingfisher. Look at the otter. Very cute. Oh, I do like a dragonfly. We have them along our canal. Lovely turquoisey blue and greeny ones, and some red as well. Really interesting. I do like them. They've just started coming out now. The weather's getting really hot. Oh, we have all sorts of bulbs blooming. So we have maybe crocus, grape hyacinth, that's probably hyacinth as well, isn't it? Again, crocuses maybe, or snowdrops, tulip, daffodil. That's fun. And our soil looks different all the way along. It's quite fun. Oh, look at the more beetles. They're cute. Ladybird. I think a ladybird is a type of beetle, I think. I don't really know. And there's a big beetle. Look at all those leaves. Oh, that's fun. There's a lot of fun. Oh, look at that baby. So cute. We have all the dandelions. Wow, that's a rabbit. Oops, someone's making some noise outside. Oh, we have all their little tiny pictures. They're fun. Little mini motifs. Oh, sorry. Look at help shot slightly. And now we have a page full of little spring bits and pieces. So we have animals, florals, different things. That's fun. And a sort of almost tile type pattern. That's quite different. I quite see that in spring pastels. Oh, in Holland, look at the tulips, the windmill. What fun. Oh, look at those, just all tulips. You can do them all the same, all different types, colours, ladybird, butterfly, nice. And now we have just a pretty floral pattern, and it's a church and some flowers, that's nice. Clouds. Oh, this one we have some fruits, cherries and blueberries and things, that's fun. And we have a sort of, just a motif with various flowers, that's nice. Oh, I'm trying to turn the page. Oh, a bench in the middle of a park, lots of flowers, catkins, really pretty. It almost looks autumnal to me with this swallow, I don't know why. Anyway, we have swans, we have a black swan, a white swan, and cygnets. Got a few around here actually. Cygnets. I'm slipping across again, I'm sorry. Wow, look at that. I don't think I've ever seen this page coloured. That's amazing. I don't quite know how I would approach that. I think some pastel in the background and maybe some white pen or something. I don't know. Lovely, Give it a think, give it a think, have a think. Now we have another page with all sorts of bits and pieces. I know it's quite far away for you guys. So we've got a little cute owl, butterfly, eggs, rabbit, little mouse, bird, little log hut, pig, all sorts. Oh, and we've got lambs and the knitting wool. I love this picture, it's just the cutest. Yep. Making a jumper straight out of the lamb. Look at how furry and cute they look. Oh, bicycle. Lots of flowers, that's nice. So you could just keep it quite plain and simple, or you could go in with something here. I'll probably keep it plain and simple. This is interesting, what a heart there, and then lots going on around it. That's really different. Lots of different types of flowers. Oh, and we're at the end. I've got that one. I'm so lucky. That must be the autumn one. And there's the winter one. How lovely. Should we do a colouring? Should we do the one I said? Should we do this one? I'm just going to grab some paper to put behind the page. I've got it behind, sorry I'm making noise. I've got some behind the camera on my windowsill. Now I happen to have some Castle Arts soft touch pencils, so we'll use those. There we go, we'll go in closer, don't worry. You'll be able to see. Oh, isn't it cute? Right, I'm thinking, am I being a bit ambitious? I'm thinking I'd quite like a coppery coloured watering can. I think I might be being a bit ambitious, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So I'm going to start with the sepia to do the darker areas. So under here, just going to do a light layer and spread it up a little bit. Now I haven't properly said a thank you to the lovely Sharon who sent me this book. She's so generous, sending me lovely bits and pieces every so often, and I feel so happy and so lucky and spoilt. I tell people and they can hardly believe that people are so kind to me. I feel very lucky. I am going to next go in, now this is a risk, I'm not sure if it's going to quite work, Terracotta, to try and bring in that sort of coppery look and just spread it up a bit. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to end up just looking horrid. It's a bit daring, isn't it, in a brand new book to just go for it and try something, but why not? If I don't do it now, I never will, because I can't be too scared. Yeah, I think I'm going to now use the Terracotta light. It might be a bit of a jump in colour, but we'll see. I'm going to go over this and I'm going to do a bit on this side as well, because we need some shine, because it's metallic. I'm not sure what's going on behind here, so I'm just going to pop some in there. This big bit might need a little more of something else. Oops, gone over the leaf. Never mindy. It'll disappear when I put some colour in. Let's just do a bit more there. As we layer it up, it just darkens that area a bit. Take that up to there and there. Leave a little bit of white there. How's that? It's not too bad, is it? A bit more there. Now I realise my shine on the top of that rose is under the bird and it wouldn't really be, but you know, let's just chill, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's that bit. I'm happy with that. I don't know if it looks copper, but it's fine. I'm wondering whether to just use a little bit of bright yellow to just brighten it. Yeah, I'm going to try it. It is the Golden Yellow Deep. And I'm only going to go over the top of the bits that are already done, so I'm going to leave the white that's there. I I think it might just add a bit of a warm glow, make it look slightly more coppery, metallic, I don't know. Not sure. Done it now, all done. I'm going to leave it. If I keep fiddling, I'm going to spoil it. Now, I'll do the grass next actually. Shall I use my favourite colour? Where is it? Can't find it. There we go. Cadmium Green. Look how blunt that is. Let's give it a sharpen. I just realised I haven't done the bottom of the can. Hold on a minute. This bit, we only did it in dark. So let's grab our terracotta. Whoops. We just drew on the page with that. Not ideal, but hey ho. There's my phone ringing. The children are here, they can get it. There's the terracotta light. It's still ringing. They'll be arguing over who's got to get it. It's probably just my husband saying he's on his way home. And the golden yellow deep to finish it off. That's quite red, that bit. I can hear footsteps. I'm just listening in. Can't hear anything much. Okay, so now in with the cadmium green. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to make them quite dark at the bottom, just lighter at the top. I want them to look quite pretty, not too dark, because spring colours are usually quite bright and light. And we might even add a little bit of yellow to the tips to make them a little bit lighter. But we'll see. Like that. And under this end, I'll do a few grassy bits. Now Rita's got a new book coming out, hasn't she? Asian, no, Dirk Asian? I can't remember. But it's My Journey Around Asia. I wasn't really sure. I thought, not sure. I love her other books so much. I'm just going to erase this mark here that I made. And I don't know if it will erase properly. But I wasn't sure. And then she started sharing pictures on Instagram, and I'm in love. It does look a lovely book. Right, I'm going to do the Ladybird next, and we will use the Scarlet Red. What I thought I would do on this picture is to do the bits that I know what colour I want to do them. I'm going to fade this up to the top, and then I can fill in the other bits with colours that work. So we'll see what's going to work. I'm thinking spring flowers, blooms. We've got a mix here. So we've got, I'm thinking these look like bluebells, so I'm going to do those as bluebells. Hang on, let's just move my pencils around just a little. Oh. I think the cerulean blue light is quite nice for a bluebell. I'm not sure if it's a bit too pale, but that's what I'm choosing. I'm just going to make it lighter towards the bottom. I'm going to keep it really simple. Like that. Now is this a tulip? And is that a tulip? I think so. That's how I'm going to colour them. I think they look pretty. What should we do? What colour is a good colour for a tulip? Red. It's obviously the usual tulip colour. I think we'll do that. So if we do this tulip red, it will sort of match with that. So we're going to use the same red, the Scarlet Red. And again, dark at the bottom and fade a bit towards the top. Not too much though, because we want it to look very vibrant. This red tulips usually really do stand out very prettily. Like that. And then maybe I've got another one here. Trying to think what colour. Yellow is quite a common colour, isn't it? let's use this, whoops, my pencils are rolling away. Let's use the golden yellow deep for this one. Vibrant, isn't it? Now I think we need some, this one down here I'm thinking I'm going to do it as a purple crocus. So I'm going to use the heather purple for it. Although size-wise it isn't right because it's the same size as the tulip. Though you can get mini tulips, but still not as small as a crocus. But, you know, it's done now. And I'm thinking this big one, I'm going to do orange. Oh, I'm just going to do a big mix of colour. So Orange Lake just seemed the perfect choice. I'm going to do the centre really deep orange and then a bit less as we come out. I can't think what sort of flower this is, so I'm just doing it randomly. I notice that's when I sometimes look at people's colouring, that they don't always know what, they sometimes colour something wrong. Now you can never colour anything wrong, but I look at it and I think, well, that's a daffodil and they've coloured it purple. You know, they obviously don't know what a daffodil is. And then I think, you know what, maybe they do know what a daffodil is and they're sick of colouring them yellow, or maybe they just thought it would look really pretty in a different colour. And actually, even if they didn't know what it was, Grenedine light, and coloured it in the colour that it doesn't naturally grow in, why does that matter? You know, maybe it might even look prettier in the colours they've chosen rather than the real proper colours, you know. So actually it's quite mind-opening, if you know what I mean. Now we have these ones in the back and I think we've used every colour in the box. I'm just trying to think what colour to do them. I think I'm going to use a really dark blue, yes, the Prussian blue for these. So all these little tiny circles, so talk amongst yourselves while I colour away. No, I'll talk to you, don't worry. Quite small spaces, you're going to need quite a sharp pencil and quite a lot of layers to get into all these little gaps. It'll be worth it. You might decide to do a very different colour, because I don't know what this is supposed to be. It might be a very specific plant that's never purple, but you know, it's how I've chosen to do it. So that's that really. And we've got the bird and the butterfly, and I've got no idea what colours to do them. Now all the leaves need to be done as well, and I'm thinking that I'm going to do them all the same but a different shade to the grass. I can do these in this colour too. I don't know why. I might put some sparkle on those after, but not yet. So I'm going to do more of a mid green. I'm going to use the leaf green middle. It's quite a nice green. It's called leaf green, so it should be the right one to use. And I think it's quite nice for spring, because although tulips have really dark leaves, really, spring greens are usually quite pale and pretty. So they always look really clean and fresh and new, I think. Spring greens. I'm saying spring greens over and over and it's making me think that I'm talking about there's a type of cabbage called spring green. I'm going to do these little stones while I think about what colour to do the bird and the butterfly. So I'm going to grab a really dark colour, burnt umber, for those. And I'm just going to try and do a little bit darker around the edge, but they're so small, it's really not easy to do that. It's just this little splodge really. There we go. Now, bird. So we could do the bird grey, we could do him brown, you know, sort of birdie colour, or we could just do him something really random. And I'm thinking I'm going to do him something really random. So I am going to grab this purple and do him purple. Him or her? What do you think? Little eyelashes. Maybe her? I don't know. Does it matter? No. Looks like a little pearl necklace as well. Very cute and pretty. So I'm trying to do a little bit darker near the edge, a bit lighter towards the back, just by reducing my layers. Now the other bits I'm going to do darker. Not that one. Oh, I could use that one. Yeah, I think I use the Aubergine for the wing and the tail. So I'm going to make the tail dark there and then just fade it towards the end. Like that. I can do this one fairly even and I have a think. I think I'm going to do it darker here and lighter on the back. And then do these pearls, whatever they are. There. Oh, you're a cute bird, aren't you? Now butterfly. I was thinking teal, but I don't. They've got enough. Got 2 lots of blue. Got purples and pinks now. 2 lots of red. So we're sort of missing oranges and yellows. So maybe we'll do orange and yellow. There's quite a few orangey butterflies, so that could work. Let's see, what have we got here? We'll go. Oops. I'll get hold of one in a minute. We'll go for the Cadmium Orange. And just layer it up. I'm going over those dots because they're a bit small. And then I'm sort of trying to fade it a little bit towards the edge, but I don't want to lose too much of the intensity of the orange because I think it's really eye-catching. So I'm just layering it up a fair bit. Now I think this bottom wing might be darker, so I'm going to go for a different colour. I'm going to go for the red ochre. It's quite an orangey red. I think it will just give us that shadowy look that I want. And just go over those as well. I might just put a little bit there, just because I'm fussing. Now this flower looks quite similar to the butterfly, but I'm going to get a pen, and a couple of pens, and do a few bits and pieces. So I've got a Gellyroll 10, and I'm going to do a few dots. I think we do some dots there. We'll do a few dots here. Some of the tulip, why not? Lots around here. One in the middle of each of them. A few on there. Could do a few on a few of these. Down here, down here. They might not show up too much on that yellow. And then a sort of on there. Now he's gone pink because this the pigment has absorbed. But never mind. What's I going to use this pen for? Oh yeah, the sorry, the Gellyroll sparkly pen for those. It sort of goes over the top, so you can still see the blue, but when you tip it to the light you can see the sparkle. So there we go, our little scene. So that was rather fun. It's always rather nice to get a book started and then you can just get going with it. Sometimes it sits there and you sort of think, oh, it's new, oh, it's new. But actually, if you just go, it's lovely fun. Anyway, that's me. A big thank you to lovely Sharon who sent me this book. I have sent her a little thank you, but I just want to say it on video as well in case she didn't get my message. And have a lovely day, everybody. and happy colouring.